Welcome to the very first episode of Live from the Living Room, where we bring real conversation from one living room to another, or wherever you're watching this right now. I'm your host, Imani, and with me I have these two beautiful ladies, my sister and my sister.
We are sisters.
If y'all want, y'all can introduce yourself.
My name is Beja.
My name is Alexa.
So this episode is all about love. It's going to be a two-part episode. This is the first part, and we're going to be talking about love from the young female perspective. So the very first question is, what is your definition of love?
Well, my definition of love is something that's unconditional. Something that you want to go out of your way to see someone happy and make sure you're doing your best to achieve that.
That was a strong word for me. It is because I really even say it to people most of the time, which is scary to some people. But it takes a whole lot for you to like do for me and for people to be there for me to be able to say I love you. But when it comes to family, I can say it to some
But
people.
what about like in a relationship?
But like in a relationship, it like I'm hard to deal with. So to me, you gotta be able to deal with me. You gotta be able to handle the mood swings I be doing. Them like she said, go out of your way for me. Basically, yeah. It's just a lot. You gotta be able to do a lot for me.
So do y'all feel like the men of our generation understand like what love is?
I always have this conversation with some people. It's like a chain reaction. Like a woman can hurt a man, and a man will hurt the next woman, or like a man can hurt the woman, and a woman will hurt the next man. So it's like a chain reaction. So in this generation, some men do understand it, but the men that do understand it tends to get hurt because of the woman being hurt.
I agree with you. I think it depends on who you're talking about, and I think it also depends on how old you are. I feel like somebody younger may, not always, but they may not always know what love is because they may not have experienced it. And not to say that's not for older people as well, but I just really think it depends on who you're talking to.
It be the hard men. They think they hard and be like, she my ride or die chick, blah 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 blah, like stuff like that. And to me, that's not really love.
So what do you think the disconnect is? I feel like it's a lot of things that affect somebody's perception of what love is. So like for the people that you say don't get it, like what do you think the disconnect could be? Like I know you said age, and you said like people that's like trappers and stuff like that think that love is supposed to be.
Because it's experience too, like she said. Because you can't really define love if you never really felt it.
I guess in the rooms of a relationship, but I kind of feel like if your parent loved you,
Also start
you know what love, you know what I mean, or you know how you want to be loved, so why wouldn't you reflect that and how you treat other people? Like I don't always feel like experience affects whether or not you can love somebody.
I agree with that though, about a parent. I feel like if you've always seen like some type of crazy love, that's what you know love to be. So I agree with that.
Do you think that your personal view of love can distort like your reality?
Well, I think that's for all of us. You know how like you're in a relationship or whatever, say you got a person, but your family clearly sees the person is not good for you, like they doing you wrong, but yet you're still here. But to us, it's like y'all don't see what I see.
I feel like for me, when I am in love with somebody, like I put a little limits. Like I neglect how I may be feeling about certain things. I don't want to leave that person if they're hurting. I don't want to be the person that's hurting them as well. I feel like I really try to put so much into it, but I'm also a quitter, unfortunately. So like at a certain point, that I feel like I want to run. And I feel like when you are in love, you're not supposed to quit. I think you're supposed to keep going. I think if that's the person that you feel like you're supposed to be with, that you're going to have a future with, marriage, kids, whatever, I feel like you want to go that extra mile and, you know, look through all the BS. So I do believe that, you know, love can definitely distort your reality.
For sure. What you think, like, the consequences that could be?
Wasting time is one of the things. So, like, I'm 23 now, wasting time. Like, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Another consequence could just be, like, you end up hurting yourself. Because you're not really looking at everything that's going on around you. You are, I guess, just in the moment.
Yeah. That kind of sucks. It does, because then it's like this, like, endless cycle of, like, who's gonna love you?
Yeah.
You know?
You know how we be like, love not supposed to hurt and all that. I believe that, but then I don't, because it's like you gotta go through that sometime in your life to be able to find the right one. I would say.
Or to understand.
Yeah, like what it really is.
Do you think that we as women have, like, this capability naturally where we just love above and beyond, like, despite anything? Not just, like, with men, but in general.
I think so. I think a lot of times, 100% women see potential, even if sometimes we don't see no potential. You be like, nah, I'm gonna rock out. Take my baby. But no, 100%. I think that we do that. But I think for me, it started with like my parents. I think having both parents was a huge reason of why I feel, and I feel like I can show the amount of love that I do because I've seen it like firsthand. Like bad times too, but you know, having both parents is just like, I don't know, just like a big staple for me.
We all women have that as a trait. But it takes certain situations to trigger. So like she said, like growing up with both parents, that's a trigger for it. I'm saying like a child at a young age, I'm gonna say like, yeah, a child at a young age. Some people do that because they feel like they will receive more attention or love from whoever they're around. So you as the mother of the child basically try to show people, I guess, that since you won't love me, I'm gonna show love to my child will love me back. So I think, yeah, so it takes like certain situations to trigger that in a woman.
I kind of feel like society has a lot to do with it. Not even that. I think it's a natural thing too. Like in a woman, like naturally you're just a nurturer. But I feel like we're kind of raised and it's instilled in us that like this is my role as a woman, is to love. Like I'm supposed to love my man unconditionally and I'm supposed to love my children unconditionally. Like no matter what they might do or how they might treat me, like as a woman, it is my job to love them, like in spite of. And I think that in addition to us like naturally having those traits to like nurture and love, like human beings grow inside of us, you know? So like that's already in us, but also society like pushes us into it more.
Yeah, I agree. But my love that also. Bro,
Yeah.
something in me, I'll be like,
Psych, no, I'll take it back.
but I still love you. I still love you though. But listen,
That's
I'm
all
loving you
right.
from here.
Long distance.
I think that's the thing though, like that's still love though. Like even if you're not staying in it, you still like have love for that person. Like that still goes into us, like loving people in spite of it unconditionally. Even if it's like, alright, you don't respect me, I gotta go. I still love you though. Like that's literally what you just said. Like
You're right. I mean, like it's just like a halfway peace thing. You know, like it don't go all the way off, but it's just like, so bro, I just dimmed it a little bit.
But I hate that we tend to get our love taken for granted.
all the
Like
time.
people can, like friendships, family, relationships, they see that you love them so much, and they'll take it for granted and use it against you. And then when you want to leave, it's a, oh, but I thought you loved me. I thought I loved you too, but I'm leaving, right?
Like yeah, when it's like, okay, why did I stay through that stuff? Was it that like I love them and I didn't love me? Like did I feel like my love would keep them? Or was it that I was so in love that I didn't see that they were bad for me? I feel like at a certain point you feel it. Like you know, like I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's why I don't be wanting to be in no relationship now, because I'm bad.
But you just gotta remember, cause you leaving somebody don't mean that you don't love them. Like
But they
that's
try to make you seem like a bad person. But you,
cause they trying to manipulate you.
But yeah,
did.
like as Imani said, you know, self-love. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't selfish. You need to make sure your house is in order before you go and you fix somebody else's house.
Yeah, we don't gotta fix man.
They need to be perfect already.
They want us to be perfect
and
already.
then just, you know, make it a union, but no.
So
They gotta
they
be
could
perfect.
be perfect already. We supposed to be like perfect with these little halos. So listen here, is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, people are complex though, 100%. People are complex, and I feel like it takes a lot. As you said, love is a lot. It 100% is.
So
Just gotta
basically,
really do it.
love yourself first before you can love somebody else. Is all I'm trying to say. So that's going to conclude the first part of our first episode. Thank you guys for watching and for spending time with us.